I messed up the last worm farm that we started from scratch. So I'm back and I got a new one and we're gonna establish this one. I have all of this cocoa coir and I'm not doing anything with it. So there's heaps of coconut fiber in here that's easily gonna fill up the bottom layer, and it's all the same stuff. So this is basically gonna be the exact same thing that you would do if you got one of these worm farm kits, except the cocoa coir is gonna be pre-made. Okay, so firsty worsty, so I've got this big tub. I'm gonna pour all that in there, and then I'm just gonna wetten it down, just like this. So I'm just gonna give it a bit of a mix around. So this is our tap. This is our tap for our worm farm. Now I'm gonna take this tap off. Now it doesn't super matter all that much, but it's just this tiny little thing that I wanna do and I like to do, which is create some thread tape around the thread of the tap so that when you put this all together, it's gonna make a really tight seal, so no water is gonna fall out. It's not gonna drip out of the tap. I'm sure there's gonna be some plumbers out there that are gonna have some opinions on how I'm doing this, and that's okay. So that's what that's gonna look like. Now I'm just going to attach it all together. You can see it down in there. Sorted. So this layer here, this is going to be our liquid layer. We need to put a first layer. This is where the worm's going to be able to climb in and out of each layer, or up and down through each layer. It's going to allow water to pass through the layers to collect in the bottom tray. So we just poured all of the cocoa coir in there, and this is most likely what you're going to get if you go to Bunwar. So I went to Bunwar, or Bunnings, and I picked up this pack pretty much because it's what you guys are most likely going to buy if you go and get some worms that you want to start your worm farm with. Now it's going to be a bag within the box, and the box is going to look exactly like this. It's going to be worm castings and worms. So let's get all that out of there. Cool, so that's that sorted. After you've done that, you can put your other two layers back on. Now of course, there's not going to be anything in this layer. There's not going to be anything in this layer. All the business is happening down there in the bottom layer. Now, if you want, you can just add in that turned inside out plastic wrapper from your worms. So any tiny little baby worms that are stuck on there, they're going to be able to get themselves out of the plastic and burrow themselves all the way down the bottom layer. Hang on to this. This is cardboard. They'll eat it. There's no labels. There's no adhesives. They'll eat it. Thanks, legends. We'll see you soon.